What's going on YouTube channel and YouTubers? And this is another episode of Michael's Sports Talk Show. Now, today on my Sports Talk Show, we're going to talk about the 2019 Men's NCAA Tournament Elite 8 matchups. That's right, it's all set for the Elite 8 for the 2019 Men's NCAA Tournament. Last night was the Sweet 16, wrapped up with the Sweet 16 with Duke beating Virginia Tech. The final score of that game was 75 Duke, 73 Virginia Tech. And then the first game yesterday was Michigan State versus LSU. Michigan State pull off a win with an 80-63 win over LSU. Now it's Duke versus Michigan State in the Elite 8 tonight. Then we had Gonzaga beat Florida State with a 72-58 win. So Gonzaga moves on to the Elite 8 tonight. Then we had Texas Tech Raiders versus the Michigan Wolverines. Texas Tech beat Michigan 63-44. That sets with Texas Tech going against Gonzaga tonight in the Elite 8. Then in the South region, Virginia beat Oregon Ducks with a 53-49 win. Virginia Cavaliers moved on to the Elite 8. Then we had Purdue versus Tennessee. That game was a good game. That went in overtime, and Purdue pulled off the win against number 2 Tennessee with a 99-94 win in overtime. That sets the Purdue Boilermakers with a matchup in the Elite 8 against the Virginia Cavaliers. Then, last night was a really, really good game. I don't care about either team, but the Auburn Tigers beat Roy Williams and the North Carolina Tar Heels with a 97-80 win over the number 1 ECC team, North Carolina. That sent Auburn Tigers to the Elite 8. Then, the late game was Houston versus Kentucky Wildcats. Kentucky Wildcats beat Houston with a 62-58 win. Sends the Wildcats of Kentucky to the Elite 8 to go against Auburn Tigers tonight in the Midwest. Now, I can tell you this right now, guys. I got Duke, Gonzaga, Purdue, and Auburn, the Final Fours, and I got Duke versus Purdue in the championship. I can be wrong, but that's my predictions, and I got Duke winning it all this year in the 2019 Men's NCAA Tournament to be your 2019 Men's NCAA champion. Last year was the Villanova Wildcats, but Villanova didn't make it. They only make it to the second round, and Purdue beat them in the second round. But anything can happen in the NCAA tournament of the men's and the women's. Um, and of course, I watched my Miami Women's Hurricanes basketball team. Um, they got to the second round, and yeah, they lost against Arizona State in the second round at Miami. So both men's and women's of my Miami Hurricanes had a good season. My men's Hurricane basketball team didn't even make it to the NIT tournament. It's all right though. Like I said, both women's and men's had a good season. And yeah, we just getting ready for the next season and football season. But now I'm watching the rest of the NCAA tournament of the men's and the women's, but mostly the men's. And also baseball season just started. First game of the season for my and my fiance's Boston Red Sox. We lost the first game, but we beat Seattle in the second game last night with a 7-6 victory. We lost to Seattle at Seattle the first game, 12-4. It's all right. 1-1 is a better record than 0-2 or 0-1. We got Seattle again this tonight at Seattle. At the first pitch is at 9:15 p.m. So hopefully I'm going to watch that on the TV or my cell phone and see how my fiance's Boston Red Sox does against Seattle. And then I think tonight's the last game against Seattle, and then we go against Oakland, I believe, at Oakland. So see how we pull off there. But and then Thursday, April 4th, going to the opening day of the Syracuse Mets. Hopefully to see Tim Tebow play for our Mets for Syracuse. I don't follow with Syracuse sports that much. Like the only team I follow up with is the Syracuse Mets and the Syracuse Crunch. I'm a big fan of Miami Dolphins, Miami Hurricanes, Boston Red Sox, Tampa Bay Lightnings, Heat, Miami Hurricanes. But I don't follow with all Syracuse Orange football, Syracuse Orange basketball, Syracuse Orange lacrosse. Um, I don't follow with the Yankees or nothing like that. But yeah, put the all to aside. Let's talk about this year's 2019 NFL draft. My Dolphins got rid of Ryan Tannehill. We traded him to the Tennessee Titans for two picks. For one pick for this year's draft and another pick for next year's draft. Um, we got rid of who else? Um, we got rid of Robert Quinn. We traded him to the Dallas Cowboys for a couple picks. Um, who else? We got rid of our backup running back Perry. I believe he went to I forgot. We picked up Ryan Fitzmagic, the quarterback that used to play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last season, and then 2 seasons before last year's season, he played for the New York Jets. Now that doesn't mean that we're gonna be drafting a quarterback in this year's draft or something. But I see my Dolphins drafting Drew Lock, or we're trying to trade up so we can get Kyler Murray or Hopkins from Ohio State, Kyler Murray from Oklahoma. So someone can have a battle between with Ryan Fitzmagic. I'm not saying that Ryan Fitzpatrick is a bad quarterback. I'm not saying that, but he needs to have competition against someone for our 2019 starting quarterback for my Dolphins. Um, yeah. So last season, we did all right. We finished third in our division. So hopefully this year we do better and fight to the finish. We our first game, I believe, it's against Tennessee Titans, I believe, at Miami. I forgot when who was our first game against, but like I said, hopefully we do a good this season and make it to the playoffs and hopefully the Super Bowl. But you never know what happens in the NFL these days and all that. So, but my prediction on our on record this year, mm, probably 11-4, 11-5. Um, but yeah, I'm so excited for this year's draft. I'm gonna be on the road, so I'm gonna watch a draft on myself on when I'm on the road. So see who my Dolphins draft in the first round of this year's draft and so on. But I see my Dolphins training up to the number 2 pick or the number 1 pick, hopefully. or even the number 3 pick. It doesn't really matter because right now, if she speak now, we're at the number 13 pick in the first round of this year's draft. So um, yeah, go from there. I also see on ESPN Sports Center that Jay Ajayi is a free agent. Um, and my Dolphin Nation and I'm wondering if we should get him back or not. Because right now we got Canyon Drake. Drake is a good running back for us, but we need backup running back for him. Just in case if Drake gets injured, we got the backup running back. But you never know. Um, yeah. So um, I think that we should trade Kiko Alonso for a trade up in this year's draft for a second round for a number 2 pick in the first round or the 3rd pick in the first round. But I don't see us getting rid of Kiko Alonso or trading him for something. But we can trade for Robert Quinn and all of that. But it's like look at the players that are not doing good on our team, and we getting rid of good players that's good on my Dolphins. I don't get it. I really don't. But like I said, let's see what happens in this year's draft. Um, and then also to let you guys know, August 24th of 2019, my Hurricanes are going against the Florida Gators at Hurricane Stadium, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. That is going to be a good matchup. It's Florida versus Florida, Miami, Florida versus Florida Gators. Um, and like I said, it's going to be a good game, but my Hurricanes going to pull off the win. We're going to come out. We're going to put the Gators back in the swamp and bury them alive and stomp all over them on them and let them know who is a team in Florida this year these days and who's the best team of Florida football. And that will be my Miami Hurricanes. My prediction of that game will be 58 my Miami Hurricanes, 33 Florida Gators. So, but that's all I got today for an episode of Michael Sports Talk Show. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to my channels. I'm trying to get 1,000 likes and 1,000 subscribers on my channel. And again, my YouTube channel is called Michael Sports Talk Show. All right, fins up, Dolphin Nation's all about the U. You guys have a good day. Enjoy the 2019 League A of the NCAA Men's Basketball Tournament. And go Hurricanes. Thank you.